warning me that the media was already claiming that there was suspicion that these were acts of terrorism. Till that day, the word terrorism is a word I do not believe I had ever uttered. Moments following, senior partner of SOM, David Child's calm and comforting voice could be heard through the office advising of the uncertain situation. I grabbed my bag and with no hesitation and immediately ran to the elevator bank. I can recall being in the elevator on the way down with colleagues announcing we should have walked, and then advising to everyone to exit towards Pine Street in case the New York Stock Exchange directly across from the office was next to be targeted. The holes in the towers with fire radiating from them will forever be etched in my memory. Via foot, I was in Chinatown when the South Tower collapsed, and on 23rd Street when the North Tower collapsed shortly following. Huddled around a car with a radio blaring, I learned that American Airline Flight 77 had crashed into the Pentagon. At 34th Street, prior to parting ways with a colleague, we exchanged phone numbers and hugged. I would have no way of knowing that it would be almost 10 years to the day when we would unexpectedly reunite. It was not until I reached 42nd Street, reading the news streaming across the electronic billboards of Times Square, that I learned American Airline Flight 93 had crashed in a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. I was alone, with no means of reaching my family, and the gravity of the situation was alarming. Like many, on the eve of 9/11, at approximately 5:20 p.m., I watched in horror the 7 World Trade Center tower collapse on national television. This would be the 3rd tower that day that would collapse in New York City. I read later that 7 World Trade Center was designed by Emery Roth & Son. It was clad in red masonry, situated above a Con Ed power substation, and was 47 stories tall. I recall after watching a tower collapse full of